It may look cute, but don't be fooled. This is one of the most destructive rodents on the planet. They can fell trees up to 12 inches thick with their strong jaws and sharp incisors. That's about as thick as your leg. And they can do it just by gnawing on it, although they prefer to use their teeth to slice through the bark rather than gnaw. The wood they cut down is either brought back to their lodge or stored nearby for the winter. There, their teeth will continue to grow throughout their lives. If beavers didn't cut down trees, those teeth would grow too long and eventually cause problems when eating, or could even lead to the animal choking to death. So cutting down trees is essential to a beaver's life. Beavers are the second largest rodent in the world after the capybara. These semi-aquatic creatures typically weigh between 40 and 60 pounds and measure around 4 feet from nose to the end of their tail. Their large paddle-shaped tail acts like an oar to steer them through the water, and also acts as a rudder to help keep them stable. Their webbed feet are also helpful when swimming, and their unique fur helps keep them afloat. It's made of 2 layers. A soft underfur that traps air and helps with buoyancy, and a longer, coarser outer fur that sheds water. Their fur is so effective at keeping them warm and dry that beavers rarely need to warm up after a swim. Although they spend a lot of time in the water, beavers cannot breathe underwater. They have lungs just like us, and to get some fresh air, they'll stick their head above the surface to take a quick breath before diving back down. When they hold their breath, they can stay underwater for up to 15 minutes, which is impressive considering the average human can only stay underwater for about a minute without any special equipment. But how do they sleep if they need to keep their heads above the water to breathe? Well, beavers usually sleep during the day, and while they're sleeping, they tuck their head under their tail to keep it above the waterline. Some beavers will also build lodges with multiple entrances, allowing them to escape to a safer chamber if they sense danger while they're sleeping. Although a sleeping beaver is vulnerable to predators, there are also predators that hunt active beavers, such as wolves, bears, mountain lions, and humans. In some cases, beavers will work together to defend themselves against predators. If a wolf tries to attack a beaver, its lodge mates will come out of their lodges, slap the water with their tails, and make loud noises until the wolf backs off. Wolves have been known to avoid beaver lodges altogether because of this behavior. And it makes sense why they would. A lone wolf wouldn't stand a chance against a group of beavers. Even if the wolves manage to break into a beaver's lodge, there's still the risk of getting injured from their teeth and claws. When threatened on land, beavers will often try to escape rather than stand and fight like the wolves. They're fast on land and can easily outpace humans on foot. However, they're not built for long distance running and will eventually tire out. That's why beavers typically escape into the water when fleeing from danger. Once in the water, beavers are safe from most predators since it's difficult for them to navigate in the water. And beavers are much faster swimmers than they are runners. This allows beavers to live in some areas alongside alligators and crocodiles without being bothered. Occasionally, however, a hungry alligator will still try to eat a beaver. So to protect themselves, beavers will sometimes build what's called a canal house, which is basically a structure built from sticks that connects 2 lodges together with an entrance in the middle. This way, if a beaver sees an alligator swimming towards them, they can quickly escape to the other side through the canal house, and the alligator can't follow them because it's too narrow. Now you know how brave beavers are, but do you know what else they're capable of? Check out this video to learn more about the secret life of beavers. Click the card in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, or click the link in the description below to watch another amazing animal. As always, thanks for watching.